Today we are going to review the Nintendo GameCube. The GameCube is an amazing, underrated console that doesn't get enough love. I even ranked it in my S tier in my Nintendo Home Console ranking. There are so many amazing things about the GameCube. So today we are going to talk about what made this console so great. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to me and like the video. Let's begin. The GameCube has lots of gimmicks. First off is the console design. It is a cube, a cuboid with a handle on the back for if you want to carry it somewhere. Another gimmick is the controller. The controller is the best Nintendo controller due to its place and size of inputs, which makes some games more fun or more competitive. Probably the final gimmick is the great graphical 3D games. Even though it was introduced from the N64 for Nintendo consoles, 3D looks really great on the GameCube. We went from this to this, a big improvement in graphics. The GameCube is of course a cube, cuboid. The GameCube has a handle on the back so you can carry it, which is pretty useful when trying to take it somewhere. Comparing the GameCube to other Nintendo consoles, this design is one of the uniquest. The features on this console includes a place to put your disc, 4 controller ports, 2 memory slots, and a digital AV out, and a power cable port. This is the best Nintendo controller of all time. The layout of the A, B, Y, and X buttons might look odd, but trust me, this layout is better than that SNES layout. The button used the most is A, so it's in the middle and the biggest. They added Y on the top left of A for speed and momentum for jumping in an easier way. There's X on the top right of A and B on the bottom left of A. Now let's talk about the analog sticks. The analog sticks feel so good to use, and there's an octagon shape outline, which is a loved design choice. The shorter buttons are so fantastic and incredible. This controller is still being used today for Smash Bros on Switch. Overall, an amazing controller which will likely be used in the future too. The GameCube failed. This is the worst category the GameCube does in. First of all is that the GameCube has micro discs instead of actual discs. Most third parties couldn't put their games on the GameCube because of the memory limitations of micro discs. So third parties would resort to putting their games on PS2 or Xbox. Another reason is the PS2. The PlayStation 2 is the most sold console ever. People would rather get a PS2 rather than a GameCube. People thought the controller was weird too with its different button layouts. And the last reason is that there was no online. Overall, the GameCube sold 21 million units, which is terrible for gaming console standards. The GameCube is an amazing console. It's sad that it's so underrated because of the marketing. The GameCube deserved better. The GameCube is so different and unique from other consoles. That's it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Have a great day. Bye.